everyone, it's Misty. I am in my office live back from convention, and I've been waiting to unbox my convention kit so I could do a video to show you guys what we get and how things come when you go to convention and just some different things that we are able to get and do. So for those of you that don't know, so convention is doTERRA's annual big hoopla, right? So it's usually always in September. It's in Salt Lake City, Utah. It's by their headquarters, and about 37,000 people flock to Utah. 37,000 doTERRA people flock to Utah for this convention because it is just so amazing. It is so packed full of new product launches, education, training. You hear from the doctors. This year we got to hear from a vet panel on how to use oils with animals. It was just a really amazing time. And as an entertainment guest, we got to see Hugh Jackman, which is super awesome. That was like a huge shock to a lot of people. But they really go all out for convention. It's once a year. It has nothing to do with the business, really. Like, even if you're not doing doTERRA as a business, it doesn't matter. There's tons of people there that are just using products, that just love the oils, and they want to be the first to get their hands on the new products. They want to hear from corporate. They want to hear from the trainers and the doctors and all that fun stuff. They want to hear it firsthand. They want to feel that energy. And it's really an experience like nothing else. It's really hard to transmute everything that you experience in convention week to kind of like come back and bottle it up and give it back to really get you to understand just the high vibe of what convention is and the different things that it can do for your mindset, and just being around all these really like-minded people and the people that you get to meet, and all these different things, all these people that you follow on social media. And it's just a really fun experience. And for us in particular, it's super fun because this year we all stayed in the same house. We rented an Airbnb, and it was so fun to be together the entire time. And we had such a great time, and there was just such a level of camaraderie between our entire team. So that was really cool for me. That was quite an experience. It's probably one of the things that I'm going to take most with me this year, is just that experience of getting to hang out with everybody in that kind of space for that long of a time. So one of the things that I wanted to show you guys is what we actually get the chance to have while we're at convention. So after they announce all the new product releases, we have the chance to buy a convention kit. So basically, they have already pre-made the kits with all the new products, and you can buy them if you go to you go to a convention. You order it online and you pick it up right there, so you have it the same day if you want. And you have the opportunity to get the products before everybody else, which is super fun, because after you hear about all these new product launches, you can't help but be like, I need it all. I want it all now. So this is a way that you actually don't have to wait. You can get them all right now, and then you could start playing. So I actually held off breaking into my kit so I could show you guys what this actually looks like, how we get it. So in years past, when you get a convention kit, you actually get a bottle of birch, and birch is an oil that you can't buy from doTERRA because it's a little hard to source. So they give it as a convention gift to those who buy convention kits. So in years past, that's what it's been. Well, they had some sourcing issues this year, and so instead of birch, we got lemon myrtle. So lemon myrtle came in our bag, so you can kind of see it this way. It's very lemony. Sorry, that's a little blurry, but it's a 5 ml of lemon myrtle. And lemon myrtle is really it's a really good energizing oil. It's a citrus oil, obviously, so you can use it to clean with. It's very lemony. Like, it's super lemony. Like, you think about lemon oil kicked up like 10 notches, and you got lemon myrtle. So it's super fun, and those of us who love oils love having oils that nobody else can have. So we love getting oils from all over the different countries where there's certain oils that we aren't able to get here in the US. So some of us crazies will actually barter different oils for, with people in these countries to get the oils that we can't get here. So it's always fun to have something that's different that you can't necessarily buy. It makes it that much more precious. So there's the lemon myrtle. The other things that we got in our convention kits were the On Guard mouthwash. Cannot wait to try this guy. On Guard mouthwash is really obviously cleansing for the mouth. It's a natural mouthwash. So instead of rinsing your mouth out with chemicals, you can do it with On Guard. I mean, because clearly why would you want to do it any other way? The other thing, actually, before I take the kit out, I wanted to show you the bag that we get, which I know is kind of silly, but I love these bags that we get. They're the doTERRA Global Dream Convention bags, so they have these little pockets back here. It's a great reusable bag, basically. So it's cool that they give it to us in bags like this. So then you get to the actual kit, and this is what it looks like. So it's this big box. On the other side is all the plants and all that fun stuff. It's a really pretty box, and then you open it up, and you have all of the new products with stickers this year, might I add, because that was a big thing for us, is that, you know, we have all these new oils, but we don't have the cap stickers for them. So this year they gave us cap stickers, which was really, really cool. So in here you have the Balanced deodorant, which I am super, super excited about. I'm so glad that they reformulated their deodorant because I was not a fan. I wanted to love it so bad, but I just couldn't. It didn't work for me, so I'm excited to try this guy. The other thing, I'm excited to try it all, but the other thing I'm excited to incorporate into my daily routine is the Beautiful Body Mist. So this guy is it's kind of like an oil, so it's not like a lotion, but it's a spray. So you can spray it on, and for those of you who are into Ayurveda, maybe do like the yoga abhyanga massages, this is a really great oil to be able to conveniently use. Just spread it on, be able to rub it in, massage it in, whatever. It's probably really amazing after a bath. So I think I'm gonna have to take a bath. I'm gonna have to take a nice, luxurious, amazing bath tonight to try it and let you guys know. The other things that are in here are the Copaiba soft gels. So for those of you who love the effects of the Copaiba oil but didn't necessarily love the taste, because a lot of people would put a couple drops under their tongue, and Copaiba and frankincense taste kind of nasty. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So the fact that they put these into capsules is amazing. One of the things that they announced at convention is that starting with these Copaiba soft gels, the soft gels themselves will be, I can't say the word, carrageenan free. They went into a whole big thing about why they even put it in there in the first place, and it was a very trace amount, but basically they got tired of all the wellness advocates and people asking why it's in there, so they're taking it out. So starting with these guys, it will be free of that C word that I cannot say. I know it when I see it, but I can't speak it. Anyway, moving on, Magnolia. This one is something that I am super, super excited about. So I've had this obsession with magnolia trees for years. I love magnolias. So when they announced this oil, I about peed my pants because I was so excited for it. So magnolia is obviously a flower, so it's a very floral oil. If you are interested in the slides that I took at convention, let me know and I can add you to our group, because with all these products, I took slides, like screenshots, pictures of all these products and what they're good for and different things, and I can't get the thing off, but it smells really amazing. I smelled somebody else's. So that is in a touch roller bottle. So some of the oils that they have, sometimes hard time sourcing, they'll put inside roller bottles, and they'll dilute it with fractionated coconut oil, so it's a little bit easier to roll on, a little bit more accessible that way, but also cheaper to buy, because some of these oils can get really, really pricey if you try buying the undiluted versions. So certain oils like rose and jasmine and now magnolia are in the touch blends, so they can be made available for us for purchase. Moving on. So one oil that everybody is super, super excited about is turmeric oil. I don't know what it smells like. I haven't tried it yet, but turmeric, obviously, super amazing antioxidant, really great oil to use. Smells like turmeric. Yep. No shocker there. Moving on, pink pepper and yellow. The pink peppers right here. So some of you who got the oil in the Harmony blend or the Harmony kit for Mother's Day know about pink pepper and green mandarin. So these guys are here to stay. Also really great slides that I took pictures of for you guys. If you want those, please let me know. I can send them over to you, add you to the group, whatever. Another oil that they announced was yarrow mixed with pomegranate oil. So this guy will not be available until December, and it'll actually have a dropper, which is kind of like a new delivery system, I suppose. But this is actually a super exciting oil. We're talking about Boyd Truman, who is the developer of Symphony of the Cells, and he has been asking for this oil to incorporate in their protocols for a long time. Symphony of the Cells is 16 different protocols targeted at different organ systems to kind of help bring healing back to the body, help really promote your body's natural healing modalities, it's natural healing processes, I should say. So Yarrow, I wouldn't be surprised if this is going to be part of those protocols. And when I dive into the books with you guys, I'll kind of give you a little idea what some of these oils can do also. What else? Oh, duh. So one thing that everybody's super excited about is the new kids line, the new kids collection. So this has 6 different essential oil blends that are specifically made for children. So it comes in this cute little bag thing. It reminds me of something. It reminds me of a minion. That's what it reminds me of. I'm like, this looks like something, right? It looks like a minion. You just need a big banana. So you open it up, and you have all these blends that are right here. So the first one we have, and you have little cards that tell you what they do. So you have this little like ringlet that you can attach to your little carrying case, but this is something that your kids can bring to school with them, keep on them. So there is a stronger protective blend. So this is like a milder version of On Guard. There is a calmer restful blend. So this is like a more gentler version of Serenity. This is Thinker Focus Blend, so this would be like a milder version of In Tune. Because that's what they tried to do. They tried to take some of the oils that we have already and tone them down a little bit to make them a little bit more conducive for kids. And then we have Brave, which is a Courage blend. I don't know which one this one might be closest to, but it would probably be maybe, that's not that one. That's like Balance. This one would probably be like, maybe like Motivate. Maybe like Motivate. Maybe that's one of the ones it could be like. Anyway, so moving on. We're going to Steady Grounding Blend. So this is going to be like Balance. The Balance Grounding Blend. And then this one is Rescuer Soothing Blend. So this is going to be like Deep Blue. So, Rescuer would be great for little kids who are athletes, who are into sports, who are constantly getting, bumps and bruises and all these things and sore muscles. So that would be really soothing for them. A lot of these oils are providing emotional support for kids too, because that's a big concern, especially now, being able to support them not only physically, but emotionally and spiritually as well. So that I'm really, really glad that they took that route with the kids blends. So, let's see. The other things I wanted to show you guys are some other items that you are able to get when you go to convention. So literally when you go to convention, there is stuff everywhere. So you could literally go broke in a matter of like a day. But there are some staple items that I would always recommend people getting when they go to convention or shortly thereafter. Just gonna put this down. So one of the things that I would recommend you getting is a new resource book. So the thing about the resource books is that they are amazing, but they're outdated after a year because when doTERRA launches the new products, they're not in your book. So then you have to get a whole new book that includes the products, which isn't such a bad thing, but a lot of people go, well, I have the old book, what do I do with it? Because, now it's not good anymore. Well, it's still good, and it's still a great resource. It's just that it doesn't have the new products in it. So if you want the new one, what I would suggest you doing with the old one is maybe gifting it to somebody. Somebody who maybe doesn't have a resource book or doesn't have oils yet and they want to learn, or use it as a loaner. Like if you're sharing oils, you can use it as a loaner book and getting it back. So lots of different creative ideas for that. But I wanted to show you if you're not familiar with this essential oil or this essential life book, this is one of my favorite books. It's kind of all encompassing, and it goes through all of the different oils. Like there is, I'm trying to find one of the new ones. Like all the children's blends are right here. So you could see the protecting blend here and the restful blend here, and it gives you, it's super, super pretty. It's really colorful, but it gives you all the ingredients, like what oils are being used, what it's good for, top uses, how to use them, all the different things. So this is like your go-to resource for everything oil related. It is like your Bible. So anytime you have something pop up that you need to know what oil to use for, you go to your book. Anytime you have an oil and you're like, I don't even know what to do with this, you go to your book. So anytime you have any kind of questions, go to your book. Obviously whoever enrolled you is always there as a resource, but this guy is always available. This guy is always there for you too. So there's that. Another thing that we got is the new Living magazine. So if you guys are not familiar with these Living magazines, they are phenomenal. They're such a great resource. They come out quarterly with the seasons. And so this guy is all full of the new products, different information. There's some science info in here. There are some recipes to use your oils for. There's info on co-impact sourcing, different sourcing of different oils, so like the humanitarian efforts. All the products are available in the back, different diffuser recipes. There's just so much that is in these magazines. So you will get these in the mail if you are an enrolled customer with doTERRA. If you don't get them in the mail, or if you, for some reason, just don't get it, they are available online. So all the versions from way back when are all available on doTERRA.com. So all you have to do is search Living Magazine, and you will get the link for all the different Living magazines, and you can go peruse through them online. But I love having the paper copy too, so I don't know, it's just something fun to hold in your hands, I think. The other thing that I got that I wanted to share with you guys is Desiree Mangandong's new book, I Am Worthy. So if you guys have been with me for a while, you know that I love her first book, I Am Fabulous, which is a book that has like 40 different emotional blends. So Desiree is an Eastern medicine acupuncturist. I think she actually goes through what she is. She says, my background is in Chinese medicine. I'm a licensed acupuncturist and herbalist. There are many philosophies and styles in the world of Chinese medicine, including traditional Chinese medicine, Japanese style, Korean hand acupuncture, 8 principles, 5 elements, etc. So she goes through, this is a different book than the first one. You don't need the first book to really value or get a lot out of this book. I actually dove into it yesterday. So what this is actually a 5-week journey through kind of cleansing out old stories. So she takes you through different journaling exercises, different things of releasing, and then replenishing new thoughts. So releasing old stories and then replenishing, bringing in new things with essential oil blends, diffuser blends, different things. So it's a very step-by-step process that she takes you through in her book. So I would totally recommend getting this book if you feel like you are just kind of bogged down by some old stories or just need some deeper emotional cleansing. We're heading into fall. We just had the fall equinox, and that's what the season is all about, is shedding layers of what no longer serves you, sort of just releasing it to come back to you in a different form or being released altogether. So this is a really, really powerful asset to be able to do at this time of the year. Yeah, and it's just super, super awesome to see different energy medicines incorporating essential oils because they're so powerful. She had mentioned even before that even though she's an acupuncturist, she doesn't use needles, she uses oils on the meridians. So that's a huge testament to what oils are capable of doing. And just, at the end of the day, remember that we're just there to help you learn about plants and plant extracts and how to use them in your home. Oils aren't a hokey thing. They're actually something that is completely revolutionizing healthcare as we know it. And it's such a fun thing to get to play with. And it's a fun thing to get to train other people on how to really care for themselves with these plants and train people on how to create a business out of helping other people use these plants. So it's a really fun thing that we get to do. So if any of that is something that you're interested in, obviously reach out to the person that you know that is into oils. If you don't know of anybody, I'm happy to help in whatever way I can. Just reach out to me. But that was your that was your convention kit unboxing and the different things that we get to partake in with the doTERRA convention. So tickets are on sale for the 2019 convention. I will put the link in this video, that way you can go purchase that if you want to come. It's such a fun time. Tickets are discounted for a few more days now, and then they'll go back up to their normal price. So if you want to get those tickets now, that's a really, really great opportunity for you to save some money and come play with us next year. Can't wait to have you. And if you have any questions, definitely reach out to me. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.